What's going on, you guys? The Keith Carnes here. Welcome to episode number 2 of Conspiracy Theories. Now, this is a series that I started. My first episode was uploaded on February 13th of this year, and I haven't done one since because I just haven't got around to it. Really no reason. But I decided to go ahead and do episode number 2 today. So this time we're talking about the moon landing and the conspiracy theory that it was faked. Now, this is a very, very popular, keep burping. This is a very popular conspiracy theory. A lot of people believe this. Hollywood, oddly enough, many times has made fun of the moon landing, claiming it was fake. Some movies, including like the Coneheads, laughed at humans going to the moon, like saying, "Oh yeah, right." Plenty of movies have poked fun of it. TV shows, media, all kinds of stuff. Pretty much almost anything, any form of media out there has made, at least subliminally made assumptions that we have in fact not gone to the moon. Now, some of the reasons that have been thrown out there as to why we haven't, why people think that we faked going to the moon here in the United States, and was to beat the Russians to the moon and anybody else that was trying to get to the moon at the time, so that we could officially say we won the space race. Some people say we went ahead and just faked it, and it would make no other countries want to bother pursuing it themselves. Another reason people say it's fake is because we've never gone back. Now, this is kind of a good argument here because it is true. I think there's still a lot more we can learn from the moon, and we have not been back to the moon in decades, and there has really been no explanation as to exactly why. Why haven't we gone back? You know, there has to be more stuff there that we can get for more information and, you know, more stuff to learn about our moon. I mean, we've only been there a couple times, I think. You have the initial moon landing, and I think they went again, so we haven't been there since the 70s, I think, the early 70s, somewhere around that area. And it just doesn't really make sense, even to me. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying that it's kind of weird that they wouldn't want to maybe go back and see if there's some stuff maybe they can get with modern technologies and not, you know, the 60s, 70s technology that they had in their last, you know, missions to the moon. And yeah, so now, when you look at the more logical side of things, which would be the skeptic side of things, a lot of people have a hard time believing that it was fake simply because of the huge amount of people that were involved in the moon landing. It has been speculated that a total of maybe 400,000 people were involved in the moon landing, and no matter how threatening the United States government is and has been said to be by people that were involved in the government, there's no way they could silence all 400,000 people. Now, of course, if it was just a handful of guys, of course they could silence a small group of people. But like I said, that it's estimated somewhere around 400,000 people had a hand in the moon landing, and that is just way too many people to silence. And it is a good point. I mean, after all these decades, somebody would have eventually have come out by now, or at least you would think, but not necessarily. It is very possible that all these people kept it a secret, but very, very highly unlikely. So basically, what is my point of view on this? This is the part of the episode where I give my thoughts. To be 100% honest with you, I find it very, very hard to believe that these were faked. I think that there is definitely some stuff that can fairly make one question the moon landing and say, well, I don't know about this, so on and so forth. But I think that a lot of people really need to realize that to pull off a fake moon landing even people involved and people outside have even said it would be a lot more easier to actually go to the moon than to fake the moon landing because of the extreme effort it would take to fake such an event. And they do have a very, very good solid point there. Like I said, I mean, 400,000 people, that's not just like 10 or 15 people. That's 400,000 people. And yeah, so I mean, the only thing I would say about it is I do think it's weird that we've never been back, but I don't think that necessarily means that, oh, you know, it's bullshit, you know, we haven't been there, we haven't gone back because we can't go back. I don't believe any of that. I'm just saying that's the thing I find the weirdest about it. So I really don't believe this conspiracy. I'm going to go ahead and mark this as one that I'm not going to officially believe or even think is really possible, because there's just too many facts that overdo the conspiracies. Now, of course, you may have your own opinion, and it's more than welcome in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you think the United States government faked the moon landings, or do you think that they were very much real? This is Keith Carnes. Thank you very much for viewing episode 2 of Conspiracy Theories. If you have any other conspiracy theories you want me to talk about, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I'll get to them as soon as possible and give you a shout out in the video. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.